Hello everyone. Today we will present our research that was done in the scope of our market research courses at the American University of Armenia. Our topic is trust in banks, and my group mates are Ovsana Chagharyan, Astrid Ardanyan, and Teddy Grezan, and me, Vigen Gazarian. Trust in the cornerstone of banking relationship is essential for fostering economic stability and prosperity. However, trust in banks fluctuates over time and across regions due to various factors such as economic conditions, regulatory changes, and institutional practices. We believe that understanding the dynamics of trust in banks is crucial for policymakers, financial institutions, and individuals alike. Now let's go into the background and rationale of our research. Trust in banks isn't a steady thing. It changes based on many factors. Recent global financial crises and big banking scandals have really hurt people's confidence in banks worldwide. In Armenia, where banks are super important for the economy, it's really important to understand how much people trust banks and how that changes over time.
Now I will make it clear our research question. It is, to what extent have Armenian banks become trusted entities for both individuals and business owners? Moving on, let's talk about our methodology and how we did our research. For data collection, we sent out online surveys and got back 150 answers. Additionally, we managed to do 7 in-depth interviews with business owners that operate in different industries. The industries are 2 technology industries: import and export, manufacturing, hospitality, retail, and agriculture. For data analysis methods, we use Jamovi to do a quantitative analysis on our online survey responses. And for qualitative data, we took data from our interviews and analyzed thematically and came up with some conclusions based on the responses. Now Ovsana will continue and she'll talk about our data analysis and findings.
Moving on, let's talk about some of our data analysis and findings here. We did a chi-square test. The chi-square test shown here evaluates whether there is a significant association between trust levels and age groups. The null hypothesis is that there are no associations between the variables, and with a chi-square statistics of 28.9 and a p-value of 0.089, there is insufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis at a 0.05 significance level. And this suggests that there may not be a significant association between trust levels in Armenian banks and age groups in this sample. So while there are observable differences in trust levels across these age groups, the chi-square test does not provide strong evidence of a statistically significant association, but further investigation or a larger sample size may be needed to draw more conclusions. A follow-up question that we asked here is briefly to explain briefly your reasons for your trust levels in Armenian banks. And that actually showed from responses provided that it's clear that individuals have varying responses for their trust levels. Some of them is reputation and stability. For example, for reputation and stability, many respondents trust Armenian banks due to their longstanding reputation. Also, the Central Bank of Armenia's strict regulations and adherence. Next was personal experience and service quality. So positive personal experience, including professional service, responsiveness, and reliability in transactions, build trust with customers. Some other responses said security and regulations, where they were very confident in the security measures and regulatory oversight provided by the Central Bank of Armenia. And also there were basically the lack of negative experiences. A lot of respondents just mentioned that since they hadn't had any negative experiences or issues, they had their trust level was very high because they didn't really have a reason. Our next analysis we want to show you is that we did another chi-square test, which evaluated whether there is a significant association between trust level changes in 5 years and the gender of people that we were doing the survey on. Again, with a chi-square statistic of 9.71 and a p-value of 0.046, We have evidence to reject the null hypothesis at a significance level of 0.05. And this also indicates that there is statistically significant association between how trust levels have changed in 5 years and the gender of people that we surveyed. Below, you can see also the question that we asked. And again, for this one, we also said a follow-up question, and based on their responses, there were technological advancements, and all of those kind of aspects of everything were varying and also benefited. But we see here that there is a significant difference here. Moving on, here, the technical advancements and convenience, also industry improvements and stability, impact of external factors, and all of those were mentioned by multiple candidates in independent answers where they could just voice out their thoughts. To go a bit more deep into it, so technological advancements and convenience was many individuals mentioned an increase in trust because of technological advancements, because a lot of our banks started using online banking and we're moving on to that tech side of things. They also noted that overall improvements in the Armenian banking industry, so all of the infrastructure and everything also was mentioned throughout responses, and overall the impact of external factors. This was a negative response that we got. It kind of decreases the trust that some of our respondents had, and it was attributed obviously to the political stability in our country. Moving on, Aspek will talk a bit more about our findings.
Yes, let's move on into the interpretation we have made according to the 7 in-depth interviews we had. These interviews reveal growing trust in Armenian banks among individuals and businesses. Positive feedback underscores banks' tailor financial solutions, industry-specific knowledge, and secure handling of finances. Banks offer vital services like working capital loans and specialized financing, for example, for agriculture, technology, and fostering trust, of course. The interviews stress the importance of bank industry-specific expertise. They understand unique financial needs in technology, agriculture, hospitality, retail, manufacturing, and also import-export, enhancing trust with tailored solutions. Challenges like bureaucratic processes and transparency issues exist, but can be mitigated with improved communication, also streamlined procedures and digital banking. The stability and reliability of the Armenian banking system are key to trust. Business owners value strong regulatory oversight and banks' commitment to economic growth, fostering confidence in essential financial technological investments, inspire confidence for future collaboration. And Armenian banks have gained significant trust through tailored solutions, industry expertise, and stability. Addressing challenges and continuing innovation will further be more strengthened about the trust and solidify if banks are as trusted financial partners for Armenians, individuals, and businesses. And overall, like the summary of important findings, trust in Armenian banks is influenced by various factors, including reputation, of course, stability, personal expertise, and service quality, security measures, and lack of negative experiences. All the statistical tests didn't show like significant associations between trust levels and age groups. Qualitative explanations from respondents suggest nuanced relationships. However, gender significantly influences changes in trust levels over time, indicating varied perceptions across genders in reported surveys responses. Trust, eventually we can say that trust increased due to technological advancements, industry improvements, and the convenience of mobile banking. Conversely, political instability, governance changes, and economic fluctuations have decreased trust. And next, Oksana will continue about the recommendations overall. Thank you.
Finally, we want to give some recommendations regarding trust in banks and how banks can overall better the trust of their clients. given all of our research and analysis we've done. So we recommend to do policy implications. We believe that policymakers should reinforce regulations to enhance stability and trust in Armenian banks, considering qualitative insights along with statistical results to inform effective policies. The second point we want to mention is customer engagement. We believe banks should leverage positive feedback regarding tailored financial solutions and industry-specific expertise to enhance customer engagement. Also, improved in communication and streamlined procedures can address already existing challenges, which would foster stronger relationships with customers. The third point would be technology integration. So continued investment in digital innovations and fintech solutions is crucial for us. We believe that mobile banking advancements have positively impacted trust levels, suggesting further technological enhancements can enhance transparency and convenience, bolstering trust. Also, industry collaboration between banks and specific industries, so technology and agriculture, for example, should be prioritized here. We don't see much of that in Armenia, but we believe that tailored financial solutions addressing unique industry needs of Armenia can build trust and foster economic growth. And finally, risk management. We believe that addressing concerns related to political and economic instability through risk management strategies is very essential. And we believe that banks should proactively manage external risks to maintain and enhance trust levels among customers. So by implementing these recommendations, Armenian banks can definitely capitalize on the strengths, addressing existing challenges, and further strengthen the trust among individuals and businesses. The qualitative insights from the explanations provided by respondents complemented our statistical analyses very well, we believe, because even though the statistical analyses sometimes showed that there isn't that significant of a difference, or it's not that significant, still the qualitative insights from the different business owners that we talked to showed a bit of a different perspective on the side of business, obviously. And we believe that it provided a comprehensive understanding of the trust dynamics in Armenian banking. This was it for our presentation. Thank you so much.